Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through her right now.
Absolutely, Boog. And playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone. But no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say. And that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on her out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's a big power threat. Elizabeth Weber.
Minnesota, the right fielder, number 32.
The pitch. Out towards left center. Renfroe racing over to make the catch. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now it's the power speed combo. Lauren Phillips trying to pick up her first knock in the big leagues. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get her arms extended, tied her up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he grabs it, foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a runner aboard with a one-out single. Lauren Phillips with her first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One down. Next to hit, Jessica Walker. Looking for her first big league hit right here. Lugo keeping an eye on her. Lugo, the tall righty, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. The pitch. And another ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. There's the strike. Phillips over at first with one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at second. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around third. She scores and they have the lead. 1-0. And she starts her afternoon off right with a double. So she gets 2 milestones with that hit, her first big league knock, and she drives in her first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat she's never going to forget.
One out, runner at second. Now the Minnesota cleanup hitter, Carly Benson. One of the best contact hitters in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One run across to the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Out there to center. Waters sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That is it. The catcher, Victoria Finch.
Here's some real power at the plate. Victoria Finch. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Out to short. Witt. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And the Twins plate 1 on the double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Freya Mills. How about a scouting report on her?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the first. So up now for Kansas City, Garrett Hampson.
Third baseman, Garrett Hampson.
The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Bounced out to short. Ventura slings it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. They'll be contending with a knuckleballer today, and of course, that's just not something you see very often in today's game.
And Boog, I'll speak from firsthand experience. I feel for these hitters today because it's pretty difficult to get comfortable against a knuckleballer unless you see her more regularly than once every few years. So today it's going to be all about how this pitcher's able to keep the ball from spinning, get that movement floating towards the plate, and then late diving action at the end. Good luck figuring out where to swing.
Just as hard for the catcher, maybe even more so than for the hitters sometimes. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year.
Mills, a big part of the storyline for us today. She's making her debut and hoping to carve out a valuable role in the mound with this ball club. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
At this point, it doesn't matter if you're a first rounder or an undrafted free agent. All that matters once you reach this level is producing. Can you help your team get better? It's a big question. On your debut, I hope she's taking time to enjoy this experience today.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. Caught him looking for the K. KC down in order, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Destiny Craig.
Destiny Craig.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch. Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Now she'll turn for second. And her first big league hit is a double. Destiny Craig with her first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now it's going to be Melissa Jarvis. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting eighth, the shortstop,
Riley Ventura, the next twin up to hit. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. And a bunt towards third. And foul ball. Runner at second. And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Craig leads off second with one gone in the inning. Got it by her for the K. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize her speed by keeping her off base.
Indeed, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief because she puts pressure on everyone if she can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep her off balance, get her out of there, and on to the next.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A two-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. She only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. I mean, come on. There is no better way to get your big league career started than going deep in your very first at-bat. And I can recall some pretty big names doing it when they first came up. Starlin Marte and Aaron Judge come to mind immediately, and I'm sure she's absolutely floating on cloud 9 right now.
Weber stands in with 2 away as she takes a ball. The 1-0. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. Hampson under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Had him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate, and as a hitter, kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though.
Now a chance for Nelson Velasquez. Right down to shoot. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Off to a strong start, Singy, as she's punched out 3 of the first 5 she's faced.
Well, she's definitely minimizing contact. She can get the swing and miss when she needs it, but she'll also keep the defense fresh behind her, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And that drops in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make her work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, she is just mowing them down. She's settling in. You've got to make her uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2 now.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Two outs. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Lauren Phillips. This player makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
She's got such quick hands, and she's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps her square to the plate. There's a good chance that her bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And he deals. And it's fouled away. And a base hit into right. And the leadoff hitter aboard.
You know, I was watching her rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with her ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen her stay consistent with her pregame preparation.
And the batter now, Jessica Walker. She bunts, but that's a foul ball. Phillips aboard here at first with nobody out.
I got 1 ball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Lugo over to first. Back standing. She's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All she's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
The 1-1 bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. In safely with a double, her second of the day.
A couple of hits in a row for her here. I don't know how she's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and she let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Carly Benson, the next twin up to hit. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The Twins trying to break this one open here in the second game of the series. And the righty deals. Now pop up on the infield. And it's caught for the out.
Well, it's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know she wanted to do some damage. Next hitter will have to pick her up.
2 on, 1 out. Stepping in the long ball threat, Victoria Finch. Squares and gets it down the left side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So 1 out with 2 aboard at the plate. Destiny Craig. A double and a run scored his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, struck her out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. She couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So up next for Minnesota, Melissa Jarvis. 0 for 1 so far. And that one sliced foul. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. One run across, headed for the plate. She'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-0.
She was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And she'll feel real good about that one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Seth Lugo out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, Jordan Lyles.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Riley Ventura.
And there's one thing on her mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And a foul ball. Slice down the right side. Jarvis on at second with 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. Got her. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 6 and the Royals nothing. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Second baseman, Adam.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Ball 1.
And downstairs.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 8, the center fielder,
Drew Waters stands in. That one ripped, but foul. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And that's a strikeout looking. Knuckler just floated down into the zone for strike 3.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Jordan Lyles, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
The Royals with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Royals bats are quiet there. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now to the plate, the pitcher, Freya Mills.
She's got pop, which is a little sneaky because she's so comfortable with taking her base hits to the opposite field, but she can jump you if you make a mistake.
That one to first. He handles it himself, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff batter.
32, Elizabeth Weber.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Elizabeth Weber. She has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. She lays down a bunt, and he barehands it. On the money, nice play.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but, man, he made it look easy.
Two outs, base is empty. Lauren Phillips, the next twin up to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And another ball. Just misses. And it's 3-2. Jessica Walker waits on deck. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Her ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of her career since day 1.
Runner at first, Jessica Walker, the next twin up to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, she's going to steal second. You want her to go early in the count. That way she's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Phillips leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Bottom 4. And now here is Garrett Hampson. Hampson goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Benson tracks it down for the out.
The first baseman, number 9.
So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Left-hand batter waits. And delivers outside.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, and she got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
With the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of her first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 outs. That clips the corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Witt is out. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Carly Benson. Lyles back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Perez on to first. Gets her 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Victoria Finch. Foul ball there. And there's the strike. The Twins up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. And down on strikes, and there are 2 outs.
Well, big power hitter right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. She tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Destiny Craig. Late on that fastball.
She normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They lead it, though, 6-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Royals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. In position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Nelson Velasquez steps in for the Royals. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, she doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Finch drifts towards it. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
The batter, the left fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Fly ball down the line. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Twins, Melissa Jarvis. The line of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by her, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Up and in. And a count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard now with one away. Riley Ventura with her first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One gone, runner at first. So up next for Minnesota, Freya Mills. She's already homered here in this one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right-handed reliever. And a curve is down and in. Ventura leads off first with one away. Pickoff throw. Ventura back in standing. Here comes a pitch. And it's strike two. That misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Man at first, one away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge her, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by her.
Weber at the plate with two away, swings through that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Lyles checks over to first, and she's back. And a pitch.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Righty delivers. In the air, left field. Renfroe pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Twins 6 and the Royals nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
She deals. That's through there for a strike.
She's throwing the ball really well today. That two-seam fastball has got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
The pitch. Hammered, base hit.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew Waters. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped in the air, left field, puts it away for the out. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Royals. Freddie Fermin. Runner on first and 1 down for him. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. At the belt and fires. And a strike. Swing and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next up for the Royals, Garrett Hampson. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Twins 6-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Sauer. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
And now for the Twins, Lauren Phillips.
With this kind of lead, she can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what she loves to do.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
The batter,
Jessica Walker will hit next. She's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Sauer, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Throw to first, and she's back safely. She bunts, but that's a foul ball. Phillips gets her lead at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on her right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Boots it. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe.
This is a big part of her skill set, and she puts herself into situations where she can rely on her speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else she can do now that she's on first.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and now the Twins catcher. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. Save.
She quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when players make that transition, and she's got speed to put on a show.
next for Minnesota, Destiny Craig. And first offering is fouled off. Two runs across in the inning here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. She's in there as a run scores.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Chris Stratton.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runner on at first with one gone. So up next for Minnesota, Melissa Jarvis. That one's in there, 0-1. And strike 2. Righty to the plate. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he got her. And there's 2 down.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after her with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And she just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Check on the runner. Craig back easily. Ventura now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Craig off of first with 2 away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got her for strike 3. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. Twins 9 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the 7th, down the number 2 hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. And a pitch. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if she can mix that in whenever she wants.
And here it comes. In the air out towards right center. Weber makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful Major League debut for her on the mound. She's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what she can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and she's finding a way to succeed. She'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from her in this one. I think she belongs here.
Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. The punch out there. 2 down. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
She's been going after these hitters consistently, and as a result, she's been able to keep her pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Two down, nobody on. Good eye right there.
1-0.
On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. That's the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and they're down 9-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's going to be Freya Mills. The right-hander back to work. That's a little bit low.
Counts 1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On a line, base hit. And the pitcher with a base hit.
Got to be happy with this one. Second hit in her MLB debut, and most players are happy just to get that first hit out of the way, but she looks like she can hang at this level.
So the batting order turns over. Elizabeth Weber, the next twin up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Outside.
2 strikes.
And another ball. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
So digging in, Lauren Phillips. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Trying to bunt her way on. Off balance feed, there's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
The center fielder, number 33, Jessica Walker.
Here's the center fielder, Jessica Walker.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And she gets tied up right there.
0-1's the count.
The Twins up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now a bunt towards third. Scoops it up barehanded. On target. He got her. Nice play.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Carly Benson.
Carly Benson.
And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in, and that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 10 and the Royals nothing. Bottom of the 8th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Nelson Velasquez. The wind to kick the pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Mills into her 8th inning of work. Singy, she's been good.
She's the type of pitcher that gets better as she gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to her, you get to her early. If they didn't do that today, we'll see what happens as this finishes.
Ball 1.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. Pitch count in great shape. It seems she might have a chance to finish it. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, right field, on her way over. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, Hunter
Renfroe at the plate.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swings through that one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
This one smoked out to left. Benson makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
2 outs, base is empty. Adam Frazier steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. That's out to center field. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down and she makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Victoria Finch.
Victoria Finch.
And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And she makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Destiny Craig. Strike one. Stratton checks on first, and she's back in safely. Strike two. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for her. She looks locked in. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. She saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
And now Melissa Jarvis. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The pitch. Sliced hard but foul. And the right-hander deals. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the ninth. Ripped into right field, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. She scores. It's 11-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Jake Brent's out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kyle Isbell, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing lefty and batting 9, number 28, Kyle Isbell.
Riley Ventura, the next twin up to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second, and a run scores on the double play.
Felt a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And now the Twins pitcher, Freya Mills. She's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. The Twins up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. She was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. She's really late right now.
Up and in. 3-2 now. Elizabeth Weber to bat next. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that turns the lineup over. and her hot hitting continues.
They kept her in the yard that time, but all she's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this player.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And now the right fielder, Elizabeth Weber. Ground ball up the middle to first, and that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Drew Waters. The pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike. On the ground right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
She's 2 outs away. And now it's Kyle Isbell. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the righty deals. On the ground to first, Craig. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Garrett Hampson.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Garrett Hampson. Looked like it was a little bit up. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins take this one in a blowout.
Terrific job in this game. She scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with her pitch count. Got herself all the way to the finish line and finished what she started.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.